This will be for the con assignment, making inferences from random samples. It says a group of randomly selected Gammon Middle School athletes were asked to pick their favorite sport. The bar graph below shows the results. There are 414 athletes at Gammon Middle School. Based on the data, what is the most reasonable estimate for the number of Gammon Middle School athletes whose favorite sport is hockey? So what you want to do is find the percentage of people from this survey whose favorite sport was hockey, and then you take that percentage and multiply it by 414. You multiply it by the total. So let's total up each bar, okay? For football, we have 15. Basketball, we have 9. Hockey, we have 10. Baseball, we have 8. And other, we have 3. All right. So let me write those out. Right here, the bar graph goes between 14 and 16. And right here, the bar goes between 8 and 10. And right here, it is clearly at 10. And this one is clearly at 8. And the other was, if you go across, it's in between 4 and 2, so the other is at 3. But the one in the middle is hockey. All right. The other one is at 3. It's down here. Okay. So the percentage that like hockey that's going to be 10 out of the total. Okay, so 15 plus 9 plus 10 plus 8 plus 3. Okay, these numbers added together, they are all in the denominator. All right, so that's going to be 10 divided by, let's see, that's 25 plus 11 is 36 plus 9 is 45. 10 over 45. And reducing that fraction, divided by 5 is 2, divided by 5 is 9. So it's going to be 2/9 of the students, the favorite sport is hockey, and you multiply that by the total, which was 414. Okay, so 2/9 times 414. I'll do that on the calculator. And I get 92. All right, so just, let's see, it's multiple choice, so yeah, 92. All right, so like I said, I found the percent that likes hockey, and then I multiplied that by the total. All right, Francis surveyed a sample of 70 students at the high school about their favorite season. 18 chose fall as their favorite. There are 1,816 students. What is the estimate of the number of students whose favorite season is fall? Okay, so the probability that the favorite season is fall, okay, this P stands for probability, that's going to be 18 out of 70. Okay, they surveyed 70 and 18 chose fall as their favorite. All right, you take that fraction and you multiply it by the total. All right, I don't know if your calculator has fractions. Many of them do. If not, you just do 18 divided by 1,800, 18 times 1,816, and then divide by 70. All right, on the calculator, I get 466 and 34 over 35. All right, so if we were to round this off, This fraction is more than 1/2, so I'm going to round it up. Okay, and that becomes 467. All right, remember these are multiple choice. I don't think they're going to use decimals. So that's answer B. All right, randomly selected members of the Foodies Food Club were asked to pick their favorite type of food. The bar graph shows the results. There are 244 members. Based on the data, what's the most reasonable estimate of the number of the Foodies members whose favorite food is Italian? All right, let's see. So again, we have to find out the total. Okay, for the American, it's 6. For the Chinese, it's in between 4 and 5. That's a 5. All right, for the Mexican, that's going to be 8. For the other, that's going to be 2. And for the Italian, that bar is at 14. All right, you see that? If you trace it across, it's at 14. So the Italian, number of Italian favorites is 14. Okay, so the probability that the person's favorite is Italian is going to be 14 divided by the total. 6 plus 5 plus 14 plus 8 plus 2. Okay, 14's in the numerator. 6 plus 5 is 11. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 11 is 21, 31, 35. Okay, 14 out of 35 have Italian as the favorite, and we multiply that times the total. All right, let's check out the total. It said the total was 244. All right, so it's going to be 14 out of 35 times 244. Okay, I get 97.6, but again, it's probably whole numbers only. So since the decimal is 5 or more, we're going to round this up to a 98. Hopefully that's one of the choices. Answer B. All right, so you just find the probability and multiply it by the total. That's probably the theme for all of these. All right, last one. They sampled 55 members for favorite music. 22 said jazz, and there's 422 in total. Okay, estimate the number of members whose favorite music is jazz. All right. So probability that the favorite is jazz. 22 out of 55 said it was the favorite. All right. And you just take that and multiply it by the total. Okay, so 22 over 55 times 422. I get 168 and 4/5. 4/5 is more than a half, so that's going to round up to 169. Answer C.